Hello everybody, my name is Kenneth and welcome back to my YouTube channel. Today we're going to be doing something a little bit different. Yoseop from Highlight has released a comeback trailer. I don't usually react to things that are not songs, but this comeback trailer is 2 minutes and 12 seconds long. And so I am curious to see what Yoseop has prepared for us. As I said, I don't usually do these kinds of reactions. I usually just focus on songs, music videos and such. But I am really curious to see what we're getting with this. So yeah, pause warning if you happen to be new. I'm autistic, it's how I process things. If that's not for you, that's totally okay. But yeah, without any further ado, we are going to check out the third mini album, Unloved Echo comeback trailer, right now. So, I'm scared. Maybe. Should I be scared? Who knows? Let's go. Very nostalgic so far. The sound design, sorry, the sound design is very haunting, as well. And yeah, so far it's definitely channeling the title Unloved Echo. This is a question that I never thought I'd ask. Does Yoseop like film photography, perhaps? In his personal life? Does anyone know? I don't know anything really about the members of Highlight beyond like the face value, what we see like content wise, like with their songs and stuff. So I'd be really interested. In any case, I'm loving the aesthetic of this, and it's almost like he's filing away memories, um, uh, archiving them. Sorry, I was trying to remember the word. Ooh, what you doing down there? Sometimes we just need to have a moment, don't we? I love the way that the light is spilling though into the room, and it's lighting up the flower, but it's not fully casting upon him. You get a real sense of like somberness from this. Oh, is that snow? I think that's snow. I'm gonna say this right now. If I know I'm a bit hyperfixated on this, if he isn't into film photography, he's clearly learned for this and is taking really intense care while he's doing this, which I love. I wonder if the flowers, by the way, represent the unloved echo, the person that maybe the character of the person the album is about. Maybe. Ooh, that's a beautiful shot. I love, sorry, nerd moment here. I love the way that because of how the lens that they chose to use there, the way that as the camera moves out, the compression gets less. So it's like, yes, the camera's moving away, but it's also like the background behind Yoseop is also moving at the same time, and it's such a cool effect. Oh, we've got an empty theater hall. Interesting. Ooh, is this a song? Fade Away. Ooh. He's so pretty. Sorry. just thought that I had to say it. I love. Oh my god, this is nearly over. Holy crap. I think that's the only track song I saw. I'm assuming track song because it was very deliberate there. Um, I don't think we saw any like specific text otherwise. But it's interesting that because when you think about film, like not even like anything like specific like genre or anything like that, but film, the actual material, there is constantly an ongoing effort at the moment to preserve it because obviously when it's lost, it's lost. And it's such a foundational part of our artistic history, like the world over. Um, and so the fact that the fade away, the title, if it's a title, was the thing we saw. It feels like really fitting because obviously he doesn't want this love that the album is named after, um, this unloved echo, I guess, to fade away either. Um, I love the way that this is shot, just the way that you've got this vast white space in the back of the stage that's lit, and then this almost like vignette that's forced in around the center. It's not fully a vignette, but it's kind of a vignette focused on the center there. Ooh, this is a short story of a fading love. Ooh, ooh, ooh. I love it. I love it. Love it. Okay. The way that that piano came in at the end there, that very much felt like anticipatory, to me. I actually felt like in my chest a bit, like, ooh, where are we going? But like it was coming to the end. So obviously, in the context of this, it wasn't going anywhere. But like, where's the album gonna go? But that there, this is a short story of a fading love. Because that could be about anything. Because like your go-to might be the, you know, a relationship or a friendship, but just the way that this was filmed, it gives me vibes of a hobby, a passion, um, something, you know, immaterial to other people, um, but that maybe hits or is felt by Yoseop a lot more. Um, Very interesting. Because that can be terrifying when you have a passion for something, if it is passion, for like a hobby or something. And then that passion slowly starts to turn in on itself and disappear. Because there can be like a question of identity there of like, who am I without, I'll use the examples in there, film, music, you know, who am I without literature? Who am I without dance? Without I'm trying to think of other things. Building things. You know, if you're into construction, um, you know, all those people that like do the home decor stuff and things like that, where they build like secret passages and all that jazz and secret rooms behind things. You know, all of those are different passages, but passions. Words are hard. But who are you when you put all yourself into that, and that's no longer who you are? Where do you go? Who are you from then on? Of course, it could just be a relationship, but I feel like the fact that everything felt very object focused. You know, we had the flower in the vase, we had the film and the theater, we had the piano. Everything what felt to me tactile. It was all about things that are immaterial to other people, but very present for some people. Again, like music. Music itself is immaterial, but it's channeled through instruments, voices, um, and things like that. Like even when you think about like film, um, it starts as light, it's light on a piece of film. I was trying to think what the film was made out of. I can't remember what the material is. But yeah, well, I'm really excited. I'm really excited. I was already excited because it's Yoseop. I love him, but like the fact that like this, and I might be blowing this. Like my expectations might be like blown through the roof now, and I might be completely wrong on the message. But like I'm really excited. Like just to see if I'm right, and if I'm not right to see where he goes with this. Ooh, I'm excited. Um, what did you guys think? I'm assuming you guys have seen it. As always, I'll have the link to this in the description because I assume you'll have seen it before you see this. But yeah, what do you guys think? Let me know. I'm really looking forward to it. Yeah, this is gonna be my first like solo Yosop comeback, which is exciting. Um, so yeah, I don't have a lot to say. I don't think beyond that, and I don't want to stretch this out for no reason. So thank you guys for joining me on this. Um, and yeah, I am really looking forward to this. So thank you guys so much for watching. Leave any comments, thoughts, etc. in the comments below. And I'd love to chat with you about this. I'm excited. Sorry, I'm fidgeting. I'm really excited. So yeah. Bye guys. Bye.